to learn what does the future hold for Jenny. Jenny, there are 3 objects in front of you. Reach out and go, we have learned that Jenny is going to become very rich in her future. That's right. Tonight, we learned about the really fun, interesting practice of tracho from Shirley. She took us through it in a way that was interesting and clear. She's like a tour guide or an event host like you've done, walking us through and helping us understand it. And I think you do that kind of speech and that kind of explanation really well. It made for an interesting and informative speech. What I'd love to see as you continue to develop as a speaker is try a different style, especially for a speech like this. The objective in this one was body language and vocal variety. You had so many chances here to use those things, but you didn't. All those things, you could be, instead of playing, well, in this birthday party, people do this and people do this. Your title was My First Birthday. Bring us into that. Make it more interactive and personal and engaging. Then my mom picked me up and she put me over here next to the doorway. She stood back and I just cried. I mean, do something where you take us through it. Use the vocal variety. Use the body language. There's so much happening in this speech, and there's so much happening in these kind of tracho interactions and practices. You really could bring it much more alive. And think of how I started this evaluation. It's very different than coming up here. Tonight, my topic is going to be the first birthday. Like, that's how you started. You had so many chances. Oh dear. I trachoed a microphone. I'm going to be a famous speaker. I guess so, okay. No, but think of like so instead of this kind of more academic tour guide, let me explain, be more interactive. Bring us into it. Use the first person. Tell us about, okay, and then my mom put out this, and this, and this, and I looked at it, I looked at it, and I cried. You know, just really kind of bring it alive for us. It's a different type of speech, but I think you could really develop different ways of presenting things, different ways of interacting up here, and it'll really help you continue to develop as a speaker because you have a great foundation. Back to GE.